Hello students, the topic isometric projection. So in this video we are going to draw the isometric view of given orthographic views. To see the problem, draw an isometric view of an object from the orthographic views shown in the figure using natural scale. So we are completing the isometric view of the given object. So initially O position it is given in front view and top view of an object. So front view we can see so total length of the object and the height of the object. In top view we can see total width of the object and total length of the object. So calculate the length, height, width. First the length of the object. So outer radius it is 30 mm plus this radius, this dimension it is given 30 mm plus 25 mm plus 30 mm, and outer radius it is again given 30 mm. So 30 30 it is 60, 120, 145 mm is the total length of the object, 145 mm. Total height of the object we can see here. Total radius of half circle is given 30, so diameter it is 60. So 60 mm is the height of the object, and the width of the object it is exactly, we can see here, outer diameter of the half circle, that is the radius 30, diameter again 60. So length 145 mm, height 60, width 60 mm. Origin position it is the O position it is given. Then draw the horizontal line, that is a GL, ground line. Then mark the point O. Here the point O. Then next the length, when we pick up this object as it is and place here, we match this O position at this end. So length of the object will be appears on this side. So length we can write on this side, and width of the object remaining on this side. So total height can take vertically. So first the total length of the object it is 145 mm. So already I have marked, that is 145 mm. This is total 145 mm, and the total width of the object it is a 60 mm. Height of the object it is again 60 mm vertically. Height of the object 60 mm. Take 60 mm height of the object. Then prepare the block. Of the length 145 mm into 60 into 60 mm. Exactly the width it is 60 mm, parallel to width take 60 mm. Total 60 mm. Width, length it is 145 mm and height 60 mm. Initially we have prepared the block. Then draw the center line. In top view we can see this center line exactly at the middle of 60 mm. So first draw the center line 30 mm. Draw the center line. Every problem it is having the different sequence, depends on their O position. Okay, in side view also, that is in front view also we can see. So in this direction we can see the front view of an object because of the length it is present and height it is present. So exactly at the middle it is again center line it is present. So center line it is exactly at 30 mm. Mark the center line. To see in front view and top view, the plate, it appears at the middle. This half circular plate, it appears at the middle, means total 60 mm. So 20 mm for one side, 20 mm for other side, and in between that is a 20 mm. So in front view, so O position it is here. So 20 mm, that is offset. So material it is not present here. So this is a 20 mm. So mark exactly at 20 mm. The 20 mm. Then the material it is present at exactly at middle, means that is this is a 20 mm. In top view we can see the width. This is the width of an object. So draw the width exactly 20 mm. And again there is a no material. Similar way, the same in the top portion. So connect it. Okay, in top view we can see the rectangle up to the 30 total 60 mm. This is 30 mm. Outer radius of the half circle, this is 30 mm, and this is 30 mm, means up to 60 mm. Take 60 mm. Draw the faint line that is a parallel to width. Then draw this line, extend up to the this portion. So width it is the same in the plate. In top view we can see the rectangle. Okay, then this width it is given of this vertical plate, it is dimension, it is having 25 mm from this end to next point. It is a 25 mm. Take 25 mm at the exactly at middle from this point to this point, total 25 mm. In front view we can see the vertical line exactly at the front. So we can draw the vertical line parallel to height. Okay, this distance again it is 25 mm. In front view we can see this block. So in front view the object, this plate it is having at the exactly at the middle. So corner will be created parallel to height, again parallel to width. So this plate will be appears at the exactly, this is the plate and this is the connected, the shape it is a T shape. Similar way on the back end also having the plate. The thickness of the plate it is exactly 20 mm. Take 10 mm above mark and 10 mm below. So horizontal plate, we can see horizontal plate at the back end. This is a vertical plate. And then in top view that is a half circular plate, that is a horizontal plate. On the top end. Take 20 mm from this corner below, because of 20 mm total height it is 60 mm. 20 mm that is a material it is not present. Below the 20 mm that is a material not present. Then 20 mm from this corner, draw the parallel to the width, and then again parallel to the length. Okay, so on this portion of exactly 60 mm. This is exactly 60 mm, 60 by 60 block. So this is a 60 by 60 floor. For this half circle we require to construct here 60 by 60 block. This is a 60 in 60 mm. Take center line 30 mm from the end, 30 mm from this end also. Draw the center line. Vertically also take the 30 mm below on both the sides. Draw horizontal center line to the center, and this block we get. Here we require to draw the half circle at this point. So shorter diagonal it is present, so we can call this as a shorter diagonal point A and point B. Then point A to opposite midpoint we can call it as a A1. Then you do not require to connect the opposite midpoint because of we required only the short arc and the long arc. We can use the point B for the long arc. For short arc we can use the crossing point, that is a B to opposite midpoint faint line. Here it is a B1, and A to A1 it is a opposite midpoint. Sorry, here we get the point C1. So using two center points, that is a B as a center point first, use the B as a center point. Take radius B to B1, B to B1, B to B1, and opposite end of B2. This is the B2. So up to opposite end B2, draw the arc. B1 to B2, B as a center point. Similar way, C as a center point, C1 as a center point, and A1 is the radius. A1, C1 to A1 or C1 to B1, take any one radius and draw the arc. Okay, so this is the half circle. We use the two centers, point B and point that is a center point C1. So we require these 2 points to shift in towards the direction of thickness. So 20 mm is the thickness of the plate in top view. In top view we can see the width. It is exactly, it is given 20 mm. So on this direction, in this direction we require to shift all the points towards the width. So take the reference of the width line and shift this center point C1 and B exactly 20 mm. The point will be appears on the circle, half circle, exactly parallel line to the width. Shift towards the width, and this is also 20 mm. So point shifted here. So for the next arc, from B to B1 radius, so starting and end point initially we can mark. The starting point of arc and end point, longer arc. So from B to B1 is the radius, 20 mm shifted towards the width. Okay, the same way the C1 it is shifted, C1 to A1 or B1 radius. Draw the arc. Okay, and tangential line, the tangential line to the both the arcs. You can also draw the visible part. This end is also visible, this vertical edge. The top view you can see this edge also. draw the dark line or thick lines. So again, the hole it is present in front view, we can see this hole of diameter 30. So by using the same center, construct the block the same parallel to the height and parallel to the length, and parallel to the height. We can create exactly from the center, mark the 15 mm for one side, 15 mm for other side, above and below, and construct the rhombus, that is a block 30 by 30. Then the shorter diagonal, similar way the shorter diagonal, here it is a shorter diagonal point A and point B. This is shorter diagonal opposite midpoints from A to opposite midpoint, that is a A1. Connect A to A1, connect A to A1, opposite midpoint A to A2. The whole circle it is visible, so construct the all the points, that is a B2 B1 opposite midpoint, B2 B2 opposite midpoint. So we are going to use the C1 and C2 as the center points also. Take compass, from the compass place on the point B and start the arc from B1 to B2, B1 to B2. The same radius, the arc will be from, that is center point A1 to, the arc it is present A1 to A2. Then take the distance in compass, that is use the C1 as a center, and B1 is the radius, and draw the arc. Same radius place on the C2, start from B2 or A2 and draw the arc. Okay, we can see the ellipse in inclined plane, but it is a in front view we can see the 30 diameter hole it is present. Again, that is in this hole we can see the internal curve of this A1 to A2 curve. It is appears also here because of the thickness it is less than the diameter of the hole. Thickness it is 20 mm. When it is the thickness of the plate it is less than the hole diameter, then the point we can again shift towards the thickness. So point A we can shift towards the width of the plate, exactly 20 mm. Again take 20 mm. So A dash with the same radius, A to A1 is the radius. Put on the A dash and draw the arc. So this arc it is also visible because of the thickness of the plate, it is a less diameter than the diameter of the hole. So it will looks this portion. So first half part we have completed. The next half part, so rhombus on the back end plate, horizontal plate, so exactly 60 by 60 block. Again same procedure, take the center line exactly at the middle, means that is 60 by 60, take 30 mm at the middle from all the sides and draw the center line. Crossing point here. So shorter diagonal it is present here. We require to draw the half circle in this portion. So shorter diagonal point A we can call this point, and B point from A to opposite midpoint, that is A1, A to opposite midpoint. On the other side, that is A2. So longer arc it is present here, shorter arc it is present here. For shorter arc, then connect B to B1 midpoint for center point, that is we can connect B to B1. So this crossing point we can call as a C1 center point C1. By using the two center points, that is a and C1, we can complete the half circle. So take the radius from A to A1, A to A1 or A to A2, both are same. Take radius and draw the arc, and then remaining arc, it is from C1 to A2 distance or B1 distance, the same radius arc it is present. Now thickness of the plate is, we can see in the front view, that is a height, or this is thickness, it is in vertical direction. So shift the point C1 and A, the exactly this point, it is shifted exactly at 20 mm. So this will appear at this point, and towards the downward direction, parallel to this vertical height, thickness it is in downward direction. This is the top face. Take exactly downward direction, draw the faint line from this point, shift the point exactly at 20 mm. So first point A is shifted here, A dash, or it is C1 dash, here it is a C1 dash. Take A to A1 distance or A2 distance in compass. It is not required to draw here the arc because that is a below, invisible. Only arc, that is a B1 to A2, it is visible. So take the distance C1 to A2, C1 to A2, and only this arc it is visible. So draw the tangential line, and this portion it is visible. This edge it is also visible. This edge you can see in the top, in the front view. Also construct the, with the same method, the block, that is exactly 15 mm for the both the sides. Draw the parallel lines, construct the block. This is a shorter diagonal, connect to the opposite midpoints, similar way to the opposite midpoints, and construct the ellipse that will be appears here. This portion is not visible. And then for this arc, this same arc it is a repeat at this point also. So the same center point we can shift 20 mm below, and with the radius draw the arc here. So this is the final answer of given problem. Thank you. Stay connected for more videos.